Hi, Intro to Mass Communication students. I hope you are working on your final projects. We are, with this session, 2/3 of the way through the course. And so your deadline for your final project will be coming up quickly. So I want to encourage you to be working on that. In this session, we're going to be taking a look at a very important part of mass communications, which you're all very familiar with, and that is advertising. And in your readings for this week in the textbook, you will be spending some time learning about the rich history of advertising. And what you'll find, I believe, are some things have changed. For example, the technology, the use of things like QR codes. But what hasn't changed in some cases is the way advertising sort of plays on people's emotions and sometimes can be misleading. How many of you actually watch the Super Bowl because you enjoy watching the game? Well, as we know, many people watch the Super Bowl for the ads, and that just goes to show how important they are for people and the competition for being creative, coming up with a memorable jingle, and we'll be learning about the different kinds of advertising. A couple things to consider. Think of the people who we identify with ads, and you'll notice that a lot of our most memorable ads are famous people testimonials, and so employing personalities who we know and have come to respect to help pitch a project. We'll also be learning about the plain folks pitch, which tends to lean towards simplicity, and we see a lot of that today. And the use of these are real clients, real people, and not actors, and so we find them to be more trustworthy. And then we have those ads that appeal to our snobbery, the snob appeal, and are often ads that claim that using a certain product will help elevate our status. And you can think about things like what kind of car do you drive, or what kind of jeans or shoes are you wearing. We have the bandwagon effect, which claims everybody's using it, and therefore, if you want to be with it, that you also should jump on board. And the hidden fear appeal, which plays on our insecurities. And I could think of this sometimes with medical products, or trying to get you to buy a certain vitamin or something that might help solve a malady, some kind of health issue you might be confronting. And the irritation or annoying ads. And so we can probably all point to an ad or jingle that we found particularly annoying. And maybe that's what's made it most memorable. In this section, we're also going to be taking a look at advertising as it applies to politics and how politicians use advertising and buy time to promote themselves. And moving forward, we'll be looking more into advertising and in the next session, talking more about PR and marketing and playing on people's emotions. And so, as you are watching TV, listening to the radio, be considering the ads. How much ads space is there? So, for your favorite program, how many minutes of content are actually is devoted to the program you're watching, and how much time is spent on advertising? And then, of course, this is follow the money. It's a really big business. There's mega advertising companies and boutique advertising companies, but a lot of money goes into ads. And in my case, I'm particularly interested in finding out how advertising agencies use crowdsourcing and social media to find out what products to get people to look into trying new products and to be getting feedback on that. But also in terms of ads, and I'm thinking of a recent ad that really backfired on Dove, where they had a woman washing with it and it made her more white and therefore, I guess, a better product. And there was really a huge backlash, as there should be for something like that. And I'd be interested in taking a look at if they had put that out for market research or any kind of crowdsourcing. Decided to do that because it was harmful and ended up generating a lot of very negative news around that. And then think about if you watch the Super Bowl, what your favorite ad was, and do you agree with the overall impressions of others? And sometimes I like to think about if I were to create an ad for a particular product that I enjoy, what might that look like? So advertising does play an important role in our democracy, the conversations that we have, and the products that we buy, the politicians that we support, and the issues or causes that are important to us. And so, again, this week we'll be taking a look at advertising, and then please make sure you're working on your final projects. If I can help you in any way, I'm happy to do that. As you are compiling an outline, you certainly should be pulling together your research now. And as you're moving forward, if you can leave time to do a draft or two to allow yourself time for revisions, I'd be happy to take a look at those as well. You also have a great resource in the College Writing Center, and they will do online evaluations for you in addition to half-hour in-person reviews of your papers. So have a great week.